On Sunday night, relative calm was maintained in the peaceful settlement of Artsakh, Nagorno-Karabakh, except for the capital Stepanakert. After midnight, the Azerbaijani armed forces fired several long-range cluster missiles in the direction of Stepanakert, damaging civilian infrastructures, but no one was affected. The night in the other settlements of Artsakh was relatively calm. Azerbaijan said on Sunday that its forces had captured the key Artsakh town of Shushi, a claim that has been denied by the Armenian officials. As the Armenian Defense Ministry noted, the battle for Shushi will probably end on Monday, and on Monday morning, fighting continued near Shushi. The Defense Ministry also noted that an Azerbaijani army unit was detected in the direction of Karin Tak village of Artsakh, and it was being neutralized by missile and artillery strikes. Attempts by the Azerbaijani armed forces to attack have also failed in the directions of Marduni and Martagert, on Tagvart, and in some other places. The Artsakh Defense Army has reported that 44 more servicemen, reservists, and volunteers had fallen. Thus, the military toll of the Armenian side has exceeded 1,200. Armenia's Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan on Sunday sent a congratulatory message to President-elect Joe Biden of the United States. Armenia deeply values the role of the United States plays in the peaceful resolution of the Nagorno-Karabakh conflict as a co-chair of the OSCE Minsk Group. As you are aware, for over a month now, Azerbaijan and Turkey, with the use of foreign terrorists, have been fighting a war of aggression against Armenia and Artsakh in defiance of all efforts of the co-chairs to establish a ceasefire, Pashinyan said in particular. I am hopeful that your administration will take active steps to stop the war. Azerbaijani President Ilham Aliyev was ridiculed on BBC, not shying away from spreading lies on the air of international media. It described as misinformation, not on the facts of the Armenian side, but also the documented evidence by the BBC correspondent in Artsakh's capital Stepanakert and by Human Rights Watch that the Azerbaijani side is targeting the civilian population of Artsakh and with cluster munitions and other weapons. In response to a comment on the Azerbaijani side using cluster munitions against the population of Artsakh, Aliyev again noted that all of them were false. Referring to the shelling of the St. Kazanchitsos church in Artsakh's Shushi city, Aliyev said it could be the fault of their artillery, and when asked by the journalist whether it was possible to make the same mistake twice a day, the Azerbaijani president said yes. Armen Abazian has been appointed director of the National Security Service, the NSS of Armenia. Abazian, who held the position of deputy director of the NSS, was relieved of this post earlier by another presidential decree. Leaders of the opposition Prosperous Armenia and Bright Armenia factions of the National Assembly have issued a joint statement. According to the respective statement by Edmund Marukyan, chairman of the Bright Armenia Party and head of his parliamentary faction, nearly 2 weeks ago, he, together with Gayik Tsarukyan, the leader of Prosperous Armenia Party, had petitioned to Prime Minister Nikol Pashinyan with a proposal to convene an emergency session of the Security Council, which, however, has not taken place. Taking into account that the hostilities in Artsakh are still going on Monday, they again petitioned to the Prime Minister, this time with a demand for an immediate meeting with the parliamentary opposition factions.